Alban Bagbin gets sympathy cash from NDC members in the United States of America. Now, while some branch constituency and regional executives of the party are promising to raise funds for the Nadoli Kalio MP to file the 420,000 Ghana cedi nomination fee, some Akata Mansonians in the diaspora are also promising the same. Now, some executives of the NDC in the US are pledging Mr. Bagbin monetary support as they called on him not to rescind his decision to run the race. The US-based members of the party say they were ready to pay for Mr. Bagbin to file if the price tag by NEC was allowed to stand. The 420,000 fee that the National Executive Committee of the National Democratic Congress has slapped on the nomination filing process for the 2020 presidential ticket has called for some sympathy for Alban Sumano Kingsford Bagbin, who has gone berserk over the high increment. Now, earlier on when we heard about the price, we were quite shocked. We thought it was false news until we realized that it was actually true. Now, in a statement signed by Selassie Mawenyega Arofa, they add their voices to the sympathy call by their folks in Ghana, stating that we are adding our voices to the forward-looking brothers and sisters back home who have already promised to contribute monies to help Alban Bagbin file for his nomination. We are pledging $100,000 as our contribution. This promise, which was in a statement and copied to the Ghana team, followed another by some sitting and former MPs to raise money for Mr. Alban Bagbin. Now, the statement, which was on the 2nd of December, said the US-based members of the NDC were keenly observing things at home and hoping that the National Executive Committee of the party would see reason to change the price tag. However, we wish to make it abundantly clear that if NEC does not come to reason and change this amount, which gives the impression that NDC is available for the taking to the highest bidder, we are ready to make the money available for Mr. Alban Bagbin to file, they said. 2020 is not going to be a joke, and we are going to ensure that our best is what we have on our presidential ticket, the statement said. Now, if we in opposition are demanding these huge sums of money as a precondition for the opportunity to serve the motherland through our party, then how do we assume the moral high ground to criticize the NPP, which, even though a capitalist-oriented party, has never made such a demand on its aspirants? We wish to make it clear to the NEC that this huge amount being demanded of our flag-bearer aspirants is outrageous, and we are inclined to believe that the intent is to frustrate others from contesting. We add our voice to those of all discerning Ghanaians to call on NEC to beat an immediate retreat, and we do so while cautioning that if we force this outrageous amount on the aspirants and it in turn forces them to step out, we will just be arming our opponents, the NPP, with propaganda ammunition against us. So they've expressed how much they are sad about this, but the good news for Alban Bagbin is that he has people who are behind him, who are making up the money, who are forming the money for them, contributing and doing what they can. Thank you for listening and watching Ghana News Base.